Afternoon, everyone. My name's James Gardino. I've been trading for over 20 years. Now, I have a website named the 10-Minute Trader, and Money Makes Life Easier. I teach people how to invest in the stock market. Simple, easy, 10-minute strategies. Anyone can do it. I've written over 7 books. These 6 right here I've written over the past few years. My newest book, which concentrates on the 10-minute trading strategy, simple, easy, having to do with the Dividend Aristocrats. Dividend Aristocrats are companies that have been paying dividends for over 25 years and increasing their payments consistently. But today, we're going to be talking about the Dividend Kings. Those 16 companies that have been paying increasing dividends for over 50 years. We're talking John F. Kennedy was in the president's seat back then. Okay, if you've been following me, you probably know that I do dividend capturing. Love dividend capturing. It's been around for years, actually centuries. Buy the stock on or before the EX date. You sell it after the date of record for a small profit. You don't have to sell it right away. You can hold on to it if you like. These are great companies. They hold their value and they pay their dividends. Okay, so these 16 companies, 16 Dividend Kings. I've inserted them into my dividend calendar. Now the calendar basically takes all the companies and tells me exactly when the dividend, EX dividend dates are, which allows me to coordinate my trading. Here is my dividend stock calculator. This gives me a probability and a percentage of how the stock has performed in the past, which gives me a good insight on what it might be doing in the future. Is it right all the time? No. But I'm thinking 97% of the time 3M has gone up and made a profit and didn't lose money over the past 20 years. So I think it might be a good thing to try it again. And the lowest rating is all the way down here to 85%. 85% of the time, Johnson & Johnson has been profitable doing the dividend capturing strategy. I like that. I can't go wrong. Almost. Okay, so let's take a closer look at the dividend calendar. Now, once we put all the Dividend Kings into the calendar, it breaks it up and tells us when they're going to be trading. So if you look at the first week of the year, there's nothing trading. Second week of the year, nothing trading. The third week, here we have 2 companies. The fourth week, there's only 1. The fifth week, there's another 1. That's 4 companies in the month of January trading the Dividend Kings. All right, the week number 3, we have Lowe's and Procter & Gamble. Both very good companies. The fourth week, we have Colgate-Palmolive. Awesome company. Look at this one, Northwest Gas. These guys have the highest yield of all the Dividend Kings. So the month of February, we have 8 companies paying dividends. March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. Every single month of the year has a Dividend King paying a dividend. So what does that mean? That means every single month you have a trade. You buy some, collect a dividend, sell it. Next month, do the exact same thing over and over and over again. Now, these companies pay their dividends quarterly. That means every 90 days. So there's an overlap. So if you take your money and you invest in Company A in January, Company B in February, Company C in March, and then do it all over again in April, May, June, all over again. So you can get 4 times the amount of dividends you would normally get had you just bought the stock and held on to it. Okay, so let's quickly look at the yields again. The highest being Northwest Gas, paying a 4.28. Now Lowe's comes up the bottom at 1.76. Don't get me wrong, Lowe's is a great company, and Lowe's still beats the best CD bank rates as of July 5th, 2013. Now the mortgage rates, don't get me wrong, if you're buying a house, these are great rates. If you're investing in mortgages, that means your money's tied up for 30 years at 4%, or 15 years at 2.875%. Depending on how you want to invest your money, that is up to you. But for me, no thank you. Now, if I wanted to combine my CD rates with savings rates in these particular banks, I would have to invest a minimum of $15,000. And then they would give me a glorious 3% per year. I don't know about you. I like the dividend trading myself. The dividend capturing, I get well over double digits every year consistently. Okay, so if you think of the past 50 years, how much turmoil our economy has seen. We've seen the Gulf spill. We've seen Exxon Valdez, the oil spills of these big companies dumping oil all over the place. We had the dot-com bust. We had the real estate boom, and we had the real estate bust. We had the S&L scandal. We had the mortgage meltdown. We even had the Cold War and the Bay of Pigs all happened in the last 50 years. Ooh, let's not forget Vietnam, the Afghan War, Desert Storm. All that crap, all that stuff has happened in the last 50 years. So, what these 16 companies do, the Dividend Kings still paid out higher dividends year after year after year. Okay, I don't know what else to say about the Dividend Kings, but that's where my money's at. Anyway, this is James from the 10 Minute Trader. Money makes life easier. You have a great day and happy trading.